Hey guys, it's Juan with LIWJ here with a review of yet another emergency food ration for you to enjoy. I found this in my local Army surplus store. It's from OMeals, Premium Outdoor Foods, and it is the vegetable stew with beef. Check it out. Now, this says it's a good source of fiber and low in cholesterol, so that's good for me. So let's get right into it, okay? First thing you do, according to instructions, is cut off the top. So we're going to do that. Snip right through here. Now you got to make sure you cut it off at the right spot, otherwise you're cooked. And as you can see, I did not cut it off at the right spot. Got to cut off a little bit more, so they don't play fair. I see. Well, one thing we know, it's secure. It's a devil to get into, so that's awesome. Alright, we're in. So let's see what we got. Ah, the pack of beef stew. Yum. And the heating element. Very important. It says here, don't eat this. Highly recommend you don't eat it. The heater element is in here. And they got, oh look, we got a cute little plastic spoon and napkin for when you're ready to chow down. That's awesome. So, according to the instructions, we now remove the heater from the heating element. Let's see what this little guy looks like here. It's got a handy little tear mark here. Ah, here is the heater bag. And we place that inside the bottom of the original bag. Don't throw away anything, you could be in trouble later. Then we put in the yummy beef stew. Make sure everything fits down in there because we're going to have to seal this guy up again. Then 4 to 6 ounces of water, it says. Me, whenever it says some whatever to whatever, I tend to err on the side of caution and go with the extreme end. So this is 6 ounces of water. Now what this is going to do is it's going to cause a reaction with the heating element that is going to heat this puppy up pretty darn quickly. You seal it up and you sit it there and you wait 3 to 5 minutes. So I will see you guys in 3 to 5 minutes. As you can see, this thing is really steaming up very nicely. Look at that. So it's heating it up just right. So hopefully this will be hot enough for you to enjoy. Or maybe it might even be too hot. We'll find out. Hey gang, it's actually been closer to 6 minutes now and this thing is still steaming. So for safety reasons, I'm going to put on my handy dandy oven gloves and try opening this puppy. My super specs here and my assistant Zoe. We're going to see what this thing looks like. I can't grab it! Okay, I'm going to take one glove off and go in. The seal is really tight. I'm going to take both gloves off and hope I don't die. I broke the seal. And as you can see, that is just piping hot. It's still going. So, I'm going to put on this glove here. I'm going to check out what's going on in there. I'm going to reach in. Oh yeah, you're definitely going to need some sort of protection. And there it is. That's the piping hot beef stew after 6 minutes in this flame box. And it's still going pretty strong. I think it's going to keep going until the water burns out. So we're just going to set that off camera here, so none of us die. And we end up with this very hot pouch. Yeah, it's hot. So I think that means it's going to be good. Now it said to let it rest for a minute, so we're going to do that. Got the scissors here. And oh, it looks like it has a little tear strip, so we're going to go with the tear strip here. Let's see if that's effective. Okay, that works pretty well. Let's open it up and get a gander in there. Smells good. Just dump it in the bowl. Oh, this is definitely a serving for one. It looks like it ended up with about a cup of beef stew. My assistant camera person got a good shot of that. So you get about a cup of beef stew. This thing is $8. So I'm not sure that a cup of beef stew is really going to do me much good for $8. So it's a little bit expensive for my taste, apparently. So what I did was I figured if it is small, what better way to do it than half a cup of already cooked brown rice. Now, of course, you're out in the middle of nowhere. You might not have a half a cup of cooked brown rice, but you never know. Let me give this thing a taste here and let you guys know what it tastes like. Inside it there's a few peas, carrots, and beef, and that is all there is. So let's see. It's actually pretty good. Have you ever had Campbell's Chunky Beef Stew? It's like that. It actually tastes very similar to that, but there's no carrots. So it's beef and potatoes and a couple of carrots and a couple of peas, and that's it. So this will definitely not be a full meal for me. I'm going to dump in this half a cup of brown rice that I had cooked earlier. Brown rice is always something good to have on hand. Now, in an emergency situation, of course, you wouldn't have this, so you're going to spend a lot of money on a few calories. So I'm not entirely sure this is going to be the best deal for you, but like I said, I review everything, so here goes. That's definitely going to make it more filling. Okay. So, final thoughts. Really convenient. Definitely wear protection when dealing with this thing after you put in the heat pack, because that was amazingly hot coming out of there. If you were trying to do that barehanded, you would come away injured for sure. It's $8. It was like $8 from. It was like $8.99 from the Army Surplus store. I found it on Amazon, a case of 4 for $38. I wasn't able to find it in a whole lot of other places. So this right here, my friends, is a $9 meal. Is the emergency ration good in all situations? Absolutely not. In a desperate situation where you have to carry maximum calories, minimum packages, probably, if you have the money to do it. So as far as taste goes, it's definitely A. It's really, really good. Heating wise, A. Got really hot really fast. Portion size, D. It was a very small portion, probably ½ to 3/4 of a cup. Maybe a full cup, I'm not quite sure. I didn't measure that. I should have, but I didn't. Value, I would end up giving this just for the fact that it costs so much money, I'd probably end up giving it a C-. For more reviews, go to my YouTube page, that's Lose It With Juan, or go to my website, loseitwithjuan.com, and there'll be a link to those reviews. So, if you can, as always, folks, like and share right down at the bottom here, and subscribe. The more subscribers I get, the more videos I can put out, and the better you'll have fun and enjoy them. So, until later, this is Juan with Lose It With Juan. Have an amazing day.